Hey, I'm Jiso, and if like me you are a big fan of Sifu and you love everything about the game, you are probably waiting at the edge of your seat for some news, eager to know what the future of Sifu holds for us. Well, they just announced the roadmap for 2022 and you know what? Let's go over it. I'm going to tell you my impressions and if I think they made the right moves. So without further ado, let's go. There it is, there it finally is. Now we know what to expect from the game. And right off the bat, I am happy they actually chose this formula. Because again, I said that they didn't have to lay out everything right off the bat, but they did need to build up expectations, right? Because I don't believe they had enough time to prepare. Especially given the huge success of Sifu, I don't think they actually expected the game to blow like that. So it's understandable that they need more time to implement the trickier, game modes and modifiers. So I understand, but let's go over step by step what they did. And some of those things are quite controversial. And in case you didn't know, May 3rd is the date where we actually get the first update, the Spring update. And let's actually see what it is about. They say difficulty options, and I think this is where I actually think I actually disagree. I disagree because I don't think Sifu is a hard game, and I'm actually tired of games holding people's hand. I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand that people don't have the time to invest in the game, they don't have just the patience to get there. But I think it kind of breaks the experience when you do something like that, when you try to hold people's hands, when there just isn't, I don't think there is any reason to do that. The game isn't hard, you just need to put time. I've always been saying this, all you need in Sifu is time. The enemies, the bosses, nothing is out of reach. You can do it, it's just about time. But they decided to give 3 different difficulty settings. I don't know exactly where the one where the game is right now. I don't know where it is. I don't know if we played on the student or disciple or master difficulty. My guess would be that it is somewhere in the middle, So some people may be happy about this, but I just think it breaks the experience of the game. So it is what it is. But next we have advanced training, and there is no explanation as to what it is, but my assumption will be that we get to modify the AI behavior or even change who we will be training against. Maybe you are having trouble with a particular enemy and you can train against that enemy. That would be nice. Or maybe you can actually increase the number of enemies you are fighting at the same time to practice more moves and get used to spacing, something like, I don't know what it is, but that would be my assumption. And lastly, I wasn't really fond of outfits because I believed, it's just cosmetic, but I gotta say, this outfit right here, it looks like fire. It looks like fire, and the Wude, I believe, I hope it's locked behind completing the game and having the great ending, the one where you actually achieved Wude. Because this right here, it is fire. I gotta say, it is fire. And it definitely looks better than the one they will give to Deluxe players. And I'm like, they even have more reasons to be mad now, because what they got, it looks like poop. Don't get me wrong, it is nice, but compared to this, like, what would you rather pick? Actually, let me show you what they actually are giving the players. I understand the reference, it's referencing to Old Boy, but make your choice. Personally, I think the Wude one is better, but it's come down to personal preference. We don't exactly know when the summer update will roll out, but that's where we're actually seeing some content being added to the game, because prior to that it was just the difficulty. It didn't change the way the game was experienced, but now we get new modifiers, no pendant, probably meaning that we won't have to, like, when you die, that's it, there is no coming back. most like stronger enemies and bullet time. I don't know what bullet time is, but maybe just the game played but at a slower pace, you know. And I see many things I have been doing already in my challenges. No blocking, like I already have the experience and I can go in there knowing that, hey, I know how to deal with it now. So this is the first time we're actually getting something worthwhile, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what they mean by this advanced scoring system. I don't know if there will be a leaderboard. Maybe a leaderboard linked to the new modifiers. Like if you complete all those things, maybe you have a score. I don't know. It will be nice to keep the game fresh and to compete against people. So yeah, thumbs up to that. I'll actually have loved to have this update instead of the spring one, but again, you know. Oh, and yeah, we do get new outfits too, so it's always nice. So yeah, we do get new outfits every step of the way, so yay. Then we have the fall update, and the fall update is mainly focused on replay editor, and for a content creator, it is nice when you have tools, you know, at your disposal to make, you know, to just have your highlights saved in a better or more efficient way. So I'm not too, you know, it's not wow, but it's a nice quality of life improvement. So yeah, maybe we actually get some new filters to, I don't know, I'm eager to see what they do with the replay editor. And again, we have some new modifiers coming our way with some new outfits. So yeah, and then lastly, they did save the best for last. And yeah, you might have guessed, there is no story related DLC for the time being. So rest in peace, all of us who thought we will get to fight as Yang and we will get to murder the former Sifu. It is a sad day, and yeah. Drop a like if you feel like this is a missed opportunity and they could have made something bigger, you know, with the story. And yeah. So the winter update is where we actually get very significant improvement. We will get a new game mode called Arenas, and there is room when it comes to exactly what it's going to be. My assumption will be that it may be, I don't know, a survival mode, because it said arena, so there are multiple arenas, maybe located at different places, maybe something based around, you know, themed around the different levels, the museum, the club and whatnot. So we don't exactly know what it's going to be like. Like, do we get to fight against people? Is it co-op? Is it like a leaderboard kind of thing? Like, do we have all the modifiers? Like, there is nothing is said about what it's going to be. But this is where, I mean, we are hopeful they can actually nail it. Like, there is no story related content from the time being, but they can still make a big comeback if they just nail it come winter, you know. So this is it. Let me know down below how you feel about this, and overall I'll say, if I was to rate this, I would say it's a 7 out of 10. And when we actually get to see what, you know, all of those updates are about, then maybe we'll you know, increase or lower that score. But for the time being, I think the big miss on the story related content is huge. It's kind of huge. So yeah, but the outfit is kind of nice though, so not gonna lie, the outfit is kind of nice. So yeah, so let me know down below what you think about the roadmap as a whole, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.